Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Refining Amy. This is my week 24 update, so stay tuned so you can hear about my week and the details. Hi, I'm Amy. I'm 45 and I have been telling you guys forever that I am 5'2½". And I told you that I was on a mission to find out how tall I am because I found out that I wasn't that. And so, drum roll is I am 61 inches tall. That makes me 5'1". Not as tall as I thought it was. Anyways, that's where we are, and oh well. Not as tall as I thought it was, or I've shrunk, or man, that was a lot of fat on the bottom of my feet to say it. Okay, so hi, I'm Amy. I'm 45. I'm 5'1", and I had VSG surgery, vertical sleeve gastrectomy, in Vegas with Blossom Bariatrics. Dr. Tom Palmer was my surgeon. Okay, so this is my week 24 update. It is actually September 3rd, so happy September, everyone. This morning I weighed in at 196.1. That is a loss this week of 0.6 pounds. That is a loss since surgery of 70.3 pounds, and a loss from my beginning weight of 96.2 pounds. Remember, my beginning weight isn't my highest weight because I really don't know what that was, except for the very highest weight that I ever was that was recorded. And I probably was closer to that amount than the 292.3. Just saying, okay? Okay, excuse me. So I'm not surprised that I didn't lose a whole lot. We have family in, and no, I wasn't eating naughty. I just wasn't eating enough. So I wasn't drinking enough, and so I think that kind of set me up for not doing as much and losing as much. I will tell you, water for me is like liquid gold. It just, that's what helps melt the weight away, and it just kind of, it flushes your system. That's what it does. But you know, I'm just like, okay, I know these things, yet somehow life gets in the way and I don't always do what I need to do. So, not in me. So, well, I didn't get I didn't feel like I got enough water on a couple of those days. And I think it's more because I was up later than I normally would be on, because we have family in and we were staying up and we were talking and playing games and just a lot of good fun. But my body wasn't sleeping either, and so I needed to be probably adjusting more water, and yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. And I know I probably didn't eat enough. No, I'm not journaling, and yes, I know that's bad and I should be, and blah 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 blah, but guess what, I'm not. So how do I circumvent this, and how do I make it better? Well, I could start journaling, but the truth of the matter is I'm probably not going to right now, because I'm just maybe it's because my motivation to journal isn't there. I don't know, but I don't find the time to journal. And, you know, until it gets in here that that's what I need to do, it's just not going to happen. I know me. I'm doing everything else, and I kind of feel like, you know, I'm good. Am I going to want to journal? Here's where I'm coming from this. Am I going to want to journal for the rest of my life? Or am I going to want to learn how to eat the way I should for my body? I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat. Or I was hungry and I ate. I'm really not ever really hungry. It's more of a mental thing. I've been a couple of times where it's been really like I haven't eaten in a long time, and then I feel a little bit of hunger, but it's not really like what you should feel like, oh my gosh, I need to eat. It's more of I get shaky and I know I need to eat then. But I have to learn how to do this without it becoming, my whole life is revolving around what I'm putting in it, and I'm not living my life. I'm letting my sleeve live my life. Before, I didn't live my life because I was fat. And now by God, not going to allow my stomach to dictate my life. So whether that's right or wrong, it's where I'm coming from, and I'm going to do what I need to do to make this work for me where it's a lifetime. I have to learn how to eat for a lifetime, not just for, okay, I'm going to get to goal and that be it. I have some goals that I want to do before I have any cheats, but here's the thing. That's just a personal decision on my part. There are plenty of people who do this and they've already had some things, and that's fine. This is just what I've chosen to do. But I do know once it happens, I do have to go back to thinking in terms of, okay, all right, my one cheat, it's because it's a holiday and I want a piece of key lime pie. All right. Not because, okay, someone bought one and I'm going to have it and I'm going to eat the whole damn pie after I'm done. Everybody's had their little bits and there's 3 pieces left, and I go and have another one, and the next day have another one, and the next day. That's just not how it works. And so that's where I'm coming from, that I'm no longer going to do that. But I do have to live my life, and I'm not going to let an app live my life, and I'm not going to let a pen and piece of paper live my life by journaling. I'm just not. And that's just where I'm coming from on that. My nutritionist, if he watches this, is going to be pissed off when he hears it, but this is how I have to live my life. I have to live it. I spent too long not living my life to allow the changes I made not become like who I am. I can't just okay, I'm just going to do whatever for this moment. No, this isn't a moment for me. It's a lifetime. So I have to make it work for me. And I also have to make it where it's practical, but it's also something that I am successful at it forever. I never want to go back to where I was, ever. All right, off my soapbox. All right. So I'm going to get into the poop scoop because I know that you guys love talking about my poop, or me talking about my poop, whatever it is. So here, the poop scoop. I am going, it's kind of like not as regular, but I have taken where I'm no longer taking the stimulant laxative, which is Dulcolax. I am taking a stool softener, but I'm taking it 3 times a day. That is the only way I can keep things moving. It's not as much, but I'm also trying to get away from stimulant laxatives. It just kind of scares me a little bit. And although I know people say, oh, it's all right, and the doctors say, okay, well, that's what you have to do, it's not okay with me. So if I can get this to work, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just take them. Because I don't like that alternative. And, it's that or go on, a, prescription. I mean, I tit for tat there, whatever. So we'll see what happens. I did get a recipe in this week. It was very good. I actually shared it with a coworker and she was like, oh, that's good. Let's see. I'm getting closer and closer to my 6-month anniversary. And I know that I said I wanted to be at 100 pounds lost by then. I think it's completely doable. We'll see what happens. So, I'm doing all right. I keep weighing what I want to do for my reward. I haven't done in a couple of months because I keep going back and forth between, I've had a Fitbit in the past, but it just doesn't keep its charge anymore. And I'm like, okay, do I want a Fitbit or do I want an Apple Watch? And I keep going back and forth. There is a price difference, but, I'm just kind of toying what I want to do around. I'll let you guys know when I finally decide. It will be on my wrist when I do, okay? All right, so by and large, I had a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope that you guys did too. Okay, so that's it for this week. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate all of you. You are great, great support. If you feel like sharing this with anybody else, I would appreciate it. The more the merrier. And who knows, maybe something I say will help somebody else. And certainly all of you guys help me out all the time. Don't forget to like and share and comment. And I will talk to you guys real soon. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.